afternoon, everybody. My name is Tom Lee. I'm with a company called Simpler, and we help healthcare organizations to navigate the social web and make sense of it all. We're also the founders and curators of what's called the Healthcare Hashtag Project. And if you're not familiar with that, it's a Twitter database that we've been collecting for about the last 2.5 years now. And in that database, we've amassed quite a few tweets, 220 million roughly as of a few days ago anyway. And made up in that, we also have about 2,500 different Twitter hashtags all related to healthcare that we have those tweets segmented by. Over 5,000 conversations. And about 4 million Twitter profiles are in that database as well. One of the things that we are most proud of is the participation in this, because we've always looked at this as a community project. You know, it's something that we have a lot of contributors for. About 1,000 different individuals and organizations to date have contributed healthcare hashtags to this database, and it's those individuals and organizations that have really helped to fuel these conversations that are taking place. What we're going to take a look at here is conferences, because we've noticed something happening with conferences over these last 2.5 years, how those, the amount of hashtags being involved in those conferences has grown disproportionately. And what we're looking at here are the last 2.5 years of hashtags and tweets. In 2010, those yellow dots represent the conferences, and you saw how few they were compared to the blue. And then over time, it really started to grow and accelerate. And we get up into 2012, and you can see that it's becoming quite predominant. And now, as of last month anyway, about 75% of all new healthcare hashtags that are being submitted to us have to do with healthcare conferences, such as the one that we're at today. If we want to take a look inside of one of those yellow dots, here we're looking at Doctors 2.0 and You from last year. And the day before the conversation, you know, this is what it looked like. And every one of those little dots that you'll see on there, that's an individual Twitter account that's using the Doctors 2.0 hashtag last year. And you start to see some are larger dots than others and start moving toward the center of the circle. And these are the more active participants, the ones that are more engaged, that are connecting with other people. And all of the yellow lines that you see flashing back and forth, those are actual Twitter conversations taking place. That's a direct line of communication between one or more different individuals that are happening there. And as the conference plays on, you see, you know, going through day 1 and day 2, it becomes more and more active, including the day after. You know, the conversations continue for a long time afterwards. And this is something that conference promoters, I think, have really started to catch on to, is owning that hashtag really helps them to further the reach of the conversations happening. And at the end here, we can see that the conference as a whole and the full dynamic of those conversations. And I'm going to let my partner out.